Okay, now let us get into this evidence because this is just unbelievable. This is the proof to show you that transitioning children is dangerous. And the doctors who are a part of this, they know it, but yet still they continue, right? No, we have our credible source telling us that trans healthcare doctors are exposed, admitting that some patients are too young or mentally ill to understand the consequences of their treatment. But yet still we have lawmakers that you vote for that is stripping parental rights, right? And giving all the rights to the enablers, the teachers, the social workers, the counselors to push your children into transitioning, right? But listen to what the doctors are saying. Let's get into the evidence. Doctors who specialize in transgender healthcare have been exposed, admitting privately that patients are sometimes too young or mentally ill to understand fully the consequences of their treatment. And we have been saying this forever. And they call us bullies, right? Social media block us. They shadow ban us, right? They strip our content. They say we're stirring the pot, we're causing problem. Listen to what the doctors are saying. The leaked documents. Unbelievable. Leaked messages from the World Professional Association for Transgender Health reveal how medics acknowledge behind the scene that teenagers given puberty blocking drugs did not always realize they could never have children. Imagine that. Imagine what's going on. This is so cruel, right? Let us continue with the evidence. Some members of the US group whose guidelines have influenced the NHS in England and the Scottish government say they have gone ahead with surgery for people with severe mental health problems, despite fears about whether they could give fully informed consent. But yet still, lawmakers that you vote for are creating laws to enable minors to transition. Let us continue with the evidence. The messages leaked from an internal WPATH forum include some from experts discussing how patients develop tumors or die from cancer linked to the hormone treatment. So the very hormones that they are giving them is also killing them. But you never hear about that. You keep hearing about love is love and they glamorize transitioning minors. But behind the scene, they are dying. Let us continue. Critics say the private message contradicts public assurance that so-called gender-affirming care is medically necessary. Psychoanalyst Dr. David Bell, who in 2018 helped expose a scandal at the Tavistock Gender Clinic for young people in London, said last night, "Even for me, the content of these files are shocking and disturbing." GP Louise Irving said, "The revelation showed an organization that has been influential in UK policy for transgender healthcare is unscientific, cavalier with respect to potential harm to patients, and neglectful of the principles of the medical consent." What can I say? What else can I say? It's coming from the horse's mouth. But yet still, lawmakers are creating laws so that they strip the parental rights, so that children, minors, can transition. And they're dying, right? These doctors, they know what is going on, but they continue, right? Why is it that this agenda is pushed down the throat of the West, this poison chalice that is the LGBTQ. Why is it so important for us to accept? Why is it that children transitioning is glamorized and celebrated, but no one is telling you that they are dying? No one is telling you about their mental health. This is so disturbing. This is absolutely disturbing. And to see social media censoring people when they are coming out with good common sense saying, this is not right. Let children be children. Let them grow up. And they censor us year after year after year. They shadow ban you. They block you. They do all sorts. They take down your message. They do all sorts on social media because they all celebrate minors transitioning and the politicians that are creating the laws to strip parental rights. See what is happening now. The evidence is here, right? It is showing you how wicked this thing is. It is absolutely showing you how wicked it is. And there is something very satanic about it. But yet still, they continue to glamorize it and they continue to celebrate it. Something is definitely going on. Now understand, judgment is coming to man. And this eclipse that is happening in April 8th across America is an eclipse that will affect the entire world because judgment is coming to man. So I don't want to hear anyone saying that they did not know. There's a lot of information out here, right? Maybe you do not like the person who is giving the information. Maybe you'd have preferred the information from someone else. But there's a lot of information to inform yourself so you know what's going on, so you're on the right side of history. Because best believe judgment is coming to man. And what we have sat down in the West and allowed these people to do to our children, we all will have to answer for it. Right? Silence is consent. Let us pray and say, Glory be to the Most High.